This one simple change to your website or social media is probably the missing link that's keeping you from making $10,000 a month or more online. And it goes against what every expert out there is gonna tell you, but it's what got me my first 10K online and how I've scaled to over $300 million since, and has actually made building my business way easier. Plus, it's the same exact strategy used by top influencers like Cody Sanchez, Marie Forleo, and Ali Abdaal, as well as massive e-commerce brands like Rapid Radios and Conscious Keto. And I would know because all of these people use my e-commerce platform, SamCart, to sell their products and services. In this video, I'll explain this little secret, plus I'll give you the simple 5-step process to implementing it right now. Let's jump in. Okay, so most people out there think that more is better. When it comes to building your website, all of us are running ads on social media, or we're posting content to Instagram or YouTube over here. And our goal is to get people over to our website to actually go and generate revenue for our business, right? That's the only reason that all of us are creating content or running a podcast or making videos like this one or doing any kind of marketing activity, is to drive people over to a website where they become a lead and end up buying a product and making our business money, right? Like, that's the only reason. The problem is with all of our websites. The issue is that all of us are creating so many things, and we end up putting all of these things over on our website because we're not sure which one is the best. We're not sure which option is the one that's gonna drive all of the revenue. And so we make the mistake of just putting all of these things on our site at the same time, creating a ton of clutter, creating a ton of confusion for our customers. And in the end, it ends up hurting us because our websites look something like this. A bunch of different buttons, a bunch of different links. If you count up all of the buttons on every one of your pages, including your home site or your homepage or your link in bio, you'll probably have what this page right here has, which is 10 to 20 different links on your site, leaving your customers and your prospects no idea or completely lost on which one to click on and dive in to become more engaged with your business. So step number 1 right here is to pick one offer. Pick one thing that is the bread and butter of your business, the best front door. If I had to picture a little front door here, you want people to go through this door, and you want everybody to go through that one front door. So your website should not have all of this different stuff on it. You should take all of these things off, and I'll show you what to actually replace this with. But in the end, you basically want to have one thing on your site that you are pointing everybody to. Everyone from social media, everyone from all of the videos that you make, go to this page and buy or download this one thing and become a lead. And just in case you're doubting me and thinking, well, that's not a great idea, I have too many good things, I have so many things that everybody's gonna want. One of our top users, Maria Went, you've probably seen her on Instagram, she has about 500,000 followers. Her link in bio, if you follow her on social media, everything goes to one core product that she sells. I think it's called 24 for 24. It's a bundle of 24 of her top kind of internet marketing digital products for just 24 bucks. It's an incredible offer. It checks all the boxes of having your one kind of core flagship product or flagship download or free thing to generate leads. It checks all of those boxes. It's super simple to understand. It's a great offer. It's probably one of our highest converting things, and it's something that is incredibly enticing for the user. It's something that everybody is gonna want in her space. Makes it really easy for someone to become a new prospect or lead or customer in her business. Step number 2 is, once you have that core offer, to point everything at it. So once you get your website ready to go, and this one isn't even as simple as it needs to be. We're gonna delete all of this top navigation. We're probably gonna delete like even this top section up here, and we're gonna engineer an entire website just around this one core offer, whether it's free or paid. And we'll cover how to decide between the two of those in a minute. But once you have that main homepage or this link in bio ready to go, we're gonna point everything there. Every Instagram post, your link in bio up here is gonna link over here. Your YouTube descriptions are gonna link over here. Any ads that you're running here are going to go there. Any emails that you're sending are going to go here. Everything that you are doing is going to send to this one page where you have one main call to action, one main offer, one main action that you want people to take. When you do that, the big benefit is that it looks to your audience. You come off as someone who is standing behind just one thing, which means you must believe in that one thing. What does that do in turn? It creates a much higher perceived value. It means because you're standing behind that one thing, everyone by default is going to trust you that that one thing must be great. This must be the best way for me to get started engaging with this person's business or brand. Step number 3 is use what I call is a one-page funnel. So the problem with most funnels or kind of websites out there is that we all overcomplicate it. We think that in order to get someone to take action and actually buy or download this one thing, that we need all of these different steps in front of it. We need a squeeze page here. We need a landing page before. We need emails that drip out for weeks and weeks and weeks, all in order to get someone to go to this page and give us money. The good news is you don't need any of this stuff. So if I just cross all of that out, all you need is one page that follows 4 core things that I'll explain to you in a minute. If you do those 4 things on this page, this product or lead magnet or free download will fly off the shelves. Whether it's free or paid, it will fly off the shelves, and all you need is one simple landing page. Your entire business could essentially be one page on a domain. And if you do your job at then pointing everybody there, that is how you get to 10 grand a month. Incredibly easy. And not just 10 grand a month. This is actually a process that I've seen work all the way up to businesses doing over $100 million plus, because I get to see behind the scenes of these businesses on SamCart. So what are those 4 things on this page? Well, this page only has to do these 4 things. Number 1, excite. Number 2, connect. Number 3, prove. And number 4, convert. Excite, connect, prove, and convert. So what do those 3 things mean? Well, number 1, excite is this page cannot be boring, which means that your headline up here above this product shot needs to convey the benefit, needs to get somebody excited. You need to be the best salesperson behind your product because no one else is going to sell it for you. Far too often people have bland headlines up here that really do not stir any emotion, do not get anybody excited about what this product is. Remember, you're over here on the right-hand side. If this is you and you want people to give you money, this is your prospect. So this is them. And guess what? They do not care about you or even about your product. What they care about is if they get their hands on your product, what benefit is it going to give them? So what in turn is going to actually put a smile on their face? What things are going to happen after they get their hands on your product? What are these things and why should they care about it? And why is it going to make them happy over here? What they are going to get in return? What's in it for me? Those are all those famous marketing and sales slogans or sayings. Far too many people talk about themselves or talk about the product and how good it is and what's inside. No one cares about any of that crap. They want to know what's in it for them. So if you do that, you will excite. Number 2 is connect. This is where you actually do tell them a little bit about your story and how you were in the same place that they were. That you were once unhappy and you were not getting the results that you were after, but then you had this transformation where you became happy. And it was because you created this product for yourself. You want to tell that story. That story is going to connect with the audience. That's going to let you kind of come off as a real human being to them. You get to walk them through those struggles that you had. You get to walk them through that journey along the way to you kind of becoming in that happy state, you experiencing that transformation because of this product. This product was the answer. You tell that story on this one page, you will connect. Number 3 is prove. This is where you introduce new people. This is other successful customers. And actually, let me, instead of making them not all that excited. Let me put their hands up in the air. Ignore these awful stick figures. So this is a really happy customer that gives you a testimonial. You put those under the prove section. So you excite them about how good your product is, why it's gonna help them. You connect with them by telling them the story. Then you prove that your product, that this product up here has been in the hands of somebody else and they are happy. That's how you prove it. You prove it by giving these testimonials. You prove it by giving third-party proof. Anything to back up. This proof, remember, is to back up this exciting statement. So this exciting statement, when you give really good news up at the top of your page, people by default are going to doubt it. So the proof elements are where you just back up and prove to people that you're not full of shit. Last one is convert. Convert is really where we just ask for the sale. This sounds extremely basic, but literally just at the bottom of your page, having a big button that says buy now, and right above that, let me move these off to the right, you just have a section that is essentially the offer. So this is where you show everything that is included. I'll put little check boxes over here. So check, check, check. You just show everything that is included when they buy this and give them a big button to go buy it. That's it. There's little other things you can do. You can add bonuses. Like one of these could be a bonus right here. This could be a bonus. This could be a bonus. You're just kind of creating an offer. You're making it something irresistible, something that they would have to be crazy to say no to. You do those things and you can get away with, you actually not even get away with, you should be using just a simple one-page website to sell the one thing that you want people to start off with and buy. Step number 4 is see your customers as leads. This is one of the biggest mental shifts that I think a lot of businesses need to make. A lot of people, when I walk them through this process, they immediately think, how on earth are you not gonna send all of this social media traffic up here or ads or anything to a page where you get somebody's name and email with a form? So pretend that's, an actual form. Everyone normally says, send them here, then turn them into leads, then send follow-up emails to get them to buy your product. You do not need to do that. Number one, that's way too complicated for most people, especially if you're in that stage where you haven't hit 10 grand a month or even 20 or 30 grand a month. You don't need that. What you need to understand is that if you drive all of this traffic to this page, even if you're asking somebody to buy this product, if this customer ends up buying, they are actually a lead for you now. What are they a lead for? They're a lead for your main product. Most likely, you are gonna create a flagship product that most people are this front-end product that they're marketing and pointing everybody to from social media or ads. That's not their primary main product. These customers right here, when they actually go buy this main or this kind of low ticket front end offer, that product is actually serving as a lead magnet for your business. You should think of those customers as leads for whatever your primary main back end offer is. And if you're wondering how all of that works, that is tip number 5. Sell your main product next. So what is your main product? Well, I want you to think of a couple examples. Number 1, imagine you're a dance studio. Now, my wife and her mother-in-law run a dance studio. And so their primary product is this program where somebody's in it year-round and they're taking 2 classes a week, and it's a 1-year commitment and it's about $2,000. That is the main product that they sell. But we don't take that main product and try to sell it to brand new people right here. What we do is all of our ads and our social media go to a page where our main product is a 2-week and it's $39. That is essentially right there. That is our lead magnet. Those are our leads. Even though they are paying us money, and we do that on purpose because a customer, someone who gives you even $1 is infinitely more valuable than someone who gives you nothing and just gets on your email list. We put them into this 2-week trial. They buy this product, and then our goal is to ascend them into our main product, which is the twice a week, 1-year commitment, $2,000 price point. Kate Pope, another SamCart customer, they do the same thing. She has a huge channel on Instagram that teaches parents what to feed their kids when they're newborns or toddlers. Her main product is a $2,000 coaching program. She also has a course that I think is like $500 or $1,000, but they don't sell that on the front end. They take all their social media traffic, all of their leads, and they sell a product over here that is about $250 to $300. So they take people from that and then they sell them into a much higher price program. That is their core program. It's the main product that really fuels the business, that the business is going to be built on, especially moving forward. If you're selling a newsletter or a community and you have a $500 to $2,000 big community that you want everyone to get to, I would recommend with this model that you create a very cheap one that is $10 a month or $100 a year, or maybe even cheaper. And that's where you drive everyone from ads, from social media, from email, and then you treat them as leads for your main high ticket product. That business model, one, is way simpler than one that is built off getting new leads on your email list and having to email every single day and set up automations and autoresponders. That stuff can get extremely complicated. Does it work? Yes. But when you're at that pre $10,000 a month stage, a lot of that stuff just gets too overwhelming, gives you too much stuff to manage, and actually holds you back in the end. So if you're wondering, well, how do we actually sell this main product next? The best ways to do that are with one-click upsells, email, and SMS. So when someone becomes a new customer over here, we show them a one-click upsell to go buy that main product, and we send them emails and SMS in that first week trying to push that main product to them. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. So look, those are the 5 steps. The beauty of this is this makes your job extremely easy, and it makes it a lot easier on your customers. If you go from the website that we had before at the very beginning of this video, remember how complicated this website was? Now your entire website, your entire brand, you are standing behind one flagship product. It gives you more credibility. It makes that product have a much higher perceived value. And now you only have one job from all of the organic social media content that you're creating, all of the ads that you're creating, all of the emails that you're writing. Everything just points to this one page. You have one page to worry about, one page to optimize, one page to track. Your business becomes extremely easy, and your customers will appreciate it because there's really only one option for them to do. Instead of hitting a page that has 500 different URLs and buttons and calls to actions, and you just leave them overwhelmed and not sure where to begin, you make their job as visitors, as prospects for your business, extremely easy. So that's it. 5 steps, one product, one page, and one path to scale. If you feel overwhelmed, it's probably not because you're not doing enough. It's because you're doing too much. If you strip it down and follow this strategy, your growth is going to take off.